How's it going? What's up? All that good jazz. We're back at the shop. Prelude's not here because, like I said, that thing is questionable, and I want to get it sorted out before I freaking drive that thing here from my house. Because if there's any damage, I want to make sure that. Oh yeah, I should probably show you guys this. Yeah, welcome to the video. H22. There's a little like ding here, but I could just I'm probably just gonna get this decked, or have Ronnie weld it and then get it decked, whatever. But huge shout out to Randy for donating this friggin' H22 block, because like I said, I'm going to be doing some things and I have some plans, and that'll be in a different video. I'll talk more about that later, but just in case anyone was wondering, H22A, yeah. I don't know if you guys, yeah, there you go. H22A, JDM block, closed deck, strong. It's just dirty as hell, but just needs, like I said, just needs some friggin' cleaning. But these internals are probably not staying in it, so that's all I'm saying. But Don's painting all this stuff today. You know, it's like a good test. Doesn't want to mess up on the actual car, so paint the small stuff first. So this is what I'm doing today. Full front end, bought from I think H Motors or something. But it's got the hood. You know, it's in decent shape. Probably I would just like repaint everything, but he's probably gonna end up doing the whole car. It's kind of annoying that they paint markered the headlight. This is a Type R front end because it has a projector, so I get the title Type R. I don't know if you guys remember when I did my buddy Juan's JDM front end. I said Type R like twice, and you guys got all pissed off because it wasn't a projector front end. This is. So here's the Integra. As you can see, there's some front end damage, so that's why he decided, he said, fuck it, we're just gonna friggin' JDM swap. But other than that, the car's pretty clean. Okay, I was about to say, I definitely felt some solid mounts in here. Some Hasports, skunk 2 intake manifold intake. 1320 headers. First thing you gotta do when doing all this bullshit is fucking take everything off and then drill everything out. So that means fenders, bumper, headlights. Radiator can stay in for now. You don't have to drain the radiator, so don't worry about that, people. But pretty much just take off fenders and full front end, and then just start drilling out all of everything. Yeah, this is a fucking heavy bumper, dude. What's in here? Oh, the fog lights. That's what makes it heavy. Flipped up. Then just pop out all these little friggin' wire shits. I'm gonna probably need pliers for that, but unplug the horns. All this shit back here, the radiator and all that, that can all stay. So like your AC and everything, I won't have to disconnect. I don't know what this is. That might be like for your fucking airbag or some shit. So fenders are off. Pretty much everything I need that's off is off to be able to do the front end conversion. So now we just gotta go out and friggin' do every friggin' spot weld that's on the frame, which is more than it looks like. There's a bunch down here, and there's a couple up here, some in here. But that's all you gotta do for that, and I'll show you that in a second. But we're gonna come over. Fresh gun.
I just fucked up. I just punctured a fucking hole.
It's not gonna. I don't know how the hell you did that, but it's not gonna harden. We could just put some sealer over that if you really wanted to. Set the gun up for Don. It's spraying pretty even. This gun's a lot better than the one that we were using, but you can see the much better, and it's at 30 psi, which is exactly what it should be. Start at the bottom. Seems to spray pretty damn good. Yeah. Yeah, it's meant so. That's half full, and we'll come back when Dom's done with this. Just, yeah, it's a good distance. And then, all right, I'm glad I caught myself, because I remember on my buddy's car, the other car that I did, I cut it right here, because down here is all the same on all Integras, JDM or US, but I like doing these 3 spot welds up. So on these, the only thing that's actually different is the upper, like the actual upper piece, and basically like the headlight bucket and where the hood latch sits. So that's what I do. I leave the bottom on there if it's good. If this was all crashed in, because I started doing all this because I was going to take the whole thing off, and I was like, wait a minute, yours is good. This is fucking, I could just re-spot weld this, whatever. I don't want to fucking we don't have that many fucking spot weld drill bits. Like, we're already on the 3rd one, so I'm assuming that's gonna take 3 as well, because I have to. All right, so basically what you have to do, you come over here, and we're gonna fucking take all this shit off. Obviously, just same exact thing we did. We just don't have to do the fenders. And when we take this off, the frame's still, like, this is part of the frame. They just cut this like straight up at the depot. They'll just cut this straight in half. That's your friggin' windshield. Is that the air box or the friggin'? Oh, I thought that it looks like the windshield wiper box or some shit. But yeah, you don't need that because you have an intake, so we'll take that off. But basically, just gonna do the same thing on this. Swap that over. Oh, that's nice. You have the fucking JDM tag on there. Hell yeah, that's sick. All right, so this is the JDM front end. Notably, if you look at what used to be on the front end over there, you can't tell shit. But the big difference is this thing right here, not the headlights, but this crash bar. The JDM bumper, it is non-existent. So if you crash, you're fucking hit. So don't fucking crash. But it is the same bolt locations and all that. And again, I'm just gonna drill the spot welds out where I need to and cut from here. I cut right underneath this. Like directly underneath that right there is where I cut. So that's all you need right there from it. And you take this, you just throw it, and it lands like right here. See how when I cut it right there? So I'm just do all the spot welds, line out fucking holes up and shit, and then now I have this mocked up. What you gotta do is over here, let me show. So if you try to put these on and you're like, oh, because this, basically the first time I did it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this and not cut it, because I was like, why would I have to cut the chassis? But also it's a different car. So when you try to put these on, the headlight will hit right here and it won't line up. So basically you line these up with these holes, well, these holes rather, and then cut just a little bit, because adding material is worse than taking it off. And you're gonna cut down and then out this way, and then obviously put some spray paint over it so it doesn't rust or whatever, but you just want to cut this out. My next tip here, I don't know if you guys are ready for this. It's not done. I know it looks like it's done, but it's not done. So what I do is this, right? So it's not welded yet, but I bolt these up, make sure that it lines up on both sides. Then I bolt this bolt up here and this bolt here on the fenders, and bolt the headlight in, bolt the headlight to the fenders. Just make sure everything lines up good. Now we're gonna take the hood off, put the hood on, the new hood on, and put the hood latch on, make sure that lines up. And with the hood closed, then I'm gonna start tacking everything, because with all that set, the bumper's the easiest thing.
Yeah, I want to see what it looks like with the,
with the
USDM.
See how much farther out this sticks?
Imagine seeing somebody like, oh yeah, I didn't get the hood. Like,
yeah, like they ran out, they didn't have the hood in stock, that was it. Yeah, so that's what a USDM hood on a JDM front end looks like, if anyone was wondering. Probably you guys should not do it. Alright, so let's go check out Don's shit. Is it still foggy in here? No. Oh, we're good. I think it came out great. You got a little clear drip here. It's not the base coat drip, so you're good. And a little bit of dirt in this. But that can all be
right here, dude. This little like brown hair there. Yeah. Like I saw it land.
You can always sand it and just throw some more clear over it. It's no big deal. But everything else came out pretty good beside the bump. The bumper's not even that bad. It really isn't. It's just dirt because it's dusty in here. But like over here, it's just dirt. But all of that shit can be wet sanded and buffed. Looks really fucking good, dude.
For not painting in a booth.
Yeah, exactly. So there we go. Just gotta raise this headlight up a little bit. Well, actually, I don't really have to raise it up. I just have to unbolt the radiator support and push it up on this side a little bit. There we go. No more gap. Alright, so now the lower front end is tacked on. Now we're going to take the fenders back off, headlights back off, and do some more tacks, put the fenders back on, put the headlights back on, make sure everything is still lining up. Spot welds, blah, 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 blah. Throw some seam sealer on it. What I do is I do that, and then I hammer the flap over it. So, I mean, if you want to seam seal it, you can, or just spray paint over it and it'll not rust. Alright, boom. You can kind of see from here how everything lines up. Mainly what you're looking at is this here. You want that to line up with the bottom piece. Unless, of course, you cut the entire front end piece off and you put it on. But, I mean, I've done it like this. This is the second time I've been doing this, so I've found that this works pretty damn good for me. So, now, take the other fender off, the other headlight out, wait for that to cool down, spray paint that, and we're gonna weld up this side. Headlights, solid, rear support, freaking solid. Chill out hood. Now, just gotta get to bolting this stuff back on. Radiator brackets, AC condenser brackets.
What are you making?
The last freaking piece to the puzzle, dude. The hood latches, everything lines up, the bumper lines up, the fenders line up, everything lines up. He desperately needs to buff these. I'll do it. No big deal. But this is literally the last fucking piece. Alright, dude, do the fucking honors. Nah, dude, that's all you.
Oh, whoa.
Do your honors, guy. Or do the honors. Hold up. Ooh. You gotta give it a good... Yep, that's good. Yes, sir. That is the second friggin' JDM front end in the book for me. Hell yeah. Everything lines up fucking mint. Need some clips for the bumper, but that's about it. Everything is tight. Like, everything is tight. All the lines line up mint. Just gotta get one bolt in here. I'm hyped. I love seeing these things. I love getting rid, like, no offense. I love getting rid of those front ends. I think that's my favorite thing. Because this just looks so much better.
It's cleaner.
Hell yeah.
Everything about it.
Needs a little car wash, clay bar, buff. That screwdriver was underneath there. I was like, why is there more of a gap over here? Now it's mint. Look at that. Lines up fire. Nah, because I walked over here. I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck is going on? But it's mint. Yeah. All the freaking body lines line up. Dope. JDM front end conversion. Hit me up. $7,000. OBO. Got one low beam. You're good. Straight. Gotta do a lower ball joint on this thing ASAP. You're good. Probably gotta run to Walmart and grab that. You also got an Apex muffler too, dude. Oh yeah, this thing's fucking balling now, dude. Some paint and chilling. This is the second time I've done this conversion. First time was my buddy Juan's car, which that front end he got for like 200 bucks. But also, I think it was missing the grill and a couple other things. The lip was like cracked in half, stuff like that. And also his was just a regular Jdm Integra front end. This one is the projector Type R front end, so very nice Type R front end. It's an original GSR, still has the B18 in it like you guys saw. But yeah, so more work to come on that thing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. It's cold.